everybody. It's Colleen with Chalk Couture. Coming in with another project tonight. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Coming in with another project tonight. I had actually another one of these cool little tabletop trays. And I wanted to do another project. So let's get this going. Let me share this real quick and then we will get moving on tonight's project, and it is going to be another fast one. Seemed to be my theme this week is easy, quick projects. So here we go. So as I mentioned, this is, I got a 2-pack of the tabletop trays from Michaels, and I did the one the other night with a Christmas theme to it. So I wanted to come in and do one that is more an evergreen, we call them, which is an everyday sentiment, and it happens to be my absolute favorite. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. I cannot tell who's here, but thank you. I think, you know what? I think what happens is when I share my live from my business page to my VIP page, I can't see who's watching from my VIP page, and I don't like that. So I apologize if I'm not saying hello to you, because where I see it on my iPad, I can't see anybody on there. So I apologize for that, but thank you for that thumbs up. So we're gonna, as I was saying, gonna go with my favorite transfer. This is by far one that I've done many projects on. You can see my little ink stains around here because I made a pillow with this, and many, many other projects, and it's my absolute favorite saying. And so I thought, let me do another table tray with this saying that I just love so much. So here we go. The back is labeled, as we always do with our transfers, because we want to return it to the proper side of the carrier sheet. So that's why we label the back. This is still sticky, even though I've used it many, many times. But I'm not going to fuzz it because I feel like it's not terribly sticky where I'm going to have trouble getting it off of this carrier sheet. I mean, get it off the surface. So I'm going to set this down and push down just to get all the bubbles out. And I'm actually only going to use the today is a good day part. I'm not going to use the bottom. I just want to leave it as today's a good day. I kind of like that. And this way I figured I didn't want it to be too crowded in here on the table tray. So I'm just going to do the today is a good day and leave it at that. I think that would be super cute. And we're going to use our white chalk paste, which I'm going to just give a quick little stir down the bottom of this guy here. And I just want to make sure that I have the consistency of yogurt for my project, and that helps it to go on nice and smoothly right over my silkscreen transfer, which, if I didn't mention, they are silkscreen reusable transfers, sticky on the back, and they can be used on just about any surface you can think of. Wood, glass, burlap, canvas, paper, chalkboards obviously, and table trays. So I'm going to just do this whole project in white, just because I think it's going to pop on the black table tray. So I'm just grabbing some good healthy amount of my chalk paste here. Just checking one more time, since last night seemed to be, bubbles were my nemesis last night, and I had a couple bubbles in my project. So I'm just being extra cautious tonight, making sure I'm not feeling any in that silkscreen area. So I'm only covering just the silkscreen section that I need. I don't need to put any of the chalk paste on the teal section because that's not where any silkscreen is, right? Just need to worry about where the silkscreen is. And once I apply a little pressure, you can see how it gets a nice thin coat, and I actually picked up more of the chalk paste from the sections that I just did when I apply a little pressure at a 90-degree angle. See how it pulls more chalk paste right back up onto my squeegee. Just going to go over it one more time just to get all the lines out. And then I'm going to grab just a little more chalk paste just to finish this off. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I love that saying. It cracks me up. Anyway, that is it, folks. That is all she wrote. That's all you have to do. And you take up this cute little tabletop tray to the next level with Chalk Couture. How fun and easy was that? That's all you have to do. Let's just peel and reveal. Look how adorable that is. I'm taking my transfer that has the chalk paste on it and I'm putting it into my tray of water over here to the side, chalk side down, and I'm just kind of pushing it to the bottom of my water pan that way. It kind of helps to get some of the chalk paste out while I'm going to dry this off. And you can let this dry on its own and it will be done in about 2 to 3 minutes on its own. But I'm going to help the process along. I'm just going to throw my squeegee into my pan of water and also my little stirry stick. Close up my chalk paste because I'm about to heat set this and I don't want the chalk paste to dry out. So let's give this a quick heat. And I got chalk boogies everywhere. Just get them out of there. Now, if I want to make this permanent, because this is like kind of like a wooden tray, if I wanted to make this permanent, obviously I can't use ink with my transfer. Hello, Linda Davis Rose. I can't use ink on this because this is like a wood-based, so I can't heat set it. So I use chalk paste with this project tonight, but it will wash off and it will ding if I put things in here. So one way that I can protect this if I want this to never go away is I can spray this with a Krylon spray sealer. And that will make it so that the chalk paste will never go anywhere. And how cute is this to just set this on like your ottoman, in your living room on your ottoman, or on your bed. And then if you just add a little cute little planner to it and just set that, you know, right down. And how cute and easy was that for a home decor piece. Or even to give as a gift for the upcoming holidays. It doesn't all have to be, you know, Christmas themed gifts. You can do an everyday sentiment that they can have in their home year round, and it just adds this cute little pop of I don't know what word I'm looking for. Cute little pop of fun, I guess, for any gift for the holiday, or even in your own home. How awesome is that? Hello, Mandy. That was it. That is our project tonight. It was lightning quick. I'm killing you with my videos. I'm just trying to come up with very simple, easy to show how amazingly simple it is to use Chalk Couture, right? It takes zero skill level to use Chalk Couture. And I think it jazzes up anything that you can find anywhere in your house. Any little thing that you can find that you can chalk on, you probably can, because like I said, our chalk paste and transfers go on just about everything. And it takes any little thing that you have around your house. Like I'm looking right now at my lampshade. I could chalk on my lampshade if I wanted to add a little something to it. So just use your imagination. Come up with different things. Mix and match your transfers. Mix and match your colors. Go very simple with just classic white on our black tray. How pretty is that? I mean, to me, it's a win-win, I think. That's my opinion. But I just happen to love Chalk Couture. That's just me. So let's move this to the side real quick, and I am going to show you the final step. So once you have your awesome design, and this is completely dry now, by the way, guys. I can run my hands all over this. It's not going anywhere. But like I said, if I start throwing things in here, like my keys or things like that, it will scratch off the chalk paste because it is liquid chalk, right? But if I wanted to seal this, I would just spray this with a Krylon spray sealer, and that's not going anywhere. And that's perfect, and it will be there 24/7 in your home, not going anywhere. But if you want to, you can leave it not sealed, and then just change out your design if you want, right? So here's that aforementioned water pan that I had spoke of, which is where I threw my transfer into so that the chalk I could get out of the silkscreen area. So I have it just sitting here. I'm just going to flip it over, and you see that some of the chalk started to come out. I'm just going to kind of help it along. Now here's another cool thing that you can do. We have these awesome little board erasers, which are perfect to just get in here in your water pan and get the chalk paste or ink, depending on which project you're doing, and it just gets that off of your transfer so easily. And then I'll just do that on the back just to be sure. And now I don't even need to use a disinfectant wipe at this point if I don't want to. because I've gotten all the chalk paste out of the silkscreen areas. And all that I have to do is set that on my towel and let that dry, and then I can return it to its carrier sheet. Same with my tools. I can just use my board eraser to clean off my tools, put those to the side, and I have my little stick here. I'll clean that off. And these have a dual purpose, these little board erasers. So you know when you work with chalk and how sometimes it leaves a ghosting on your surfaces, mostly on your chalkboards? These little guys come in a 2-pack. They're very, very inexpensive, and they work great to get any ghosting. So when you're changing out your design because you've loved it for a little while and now you want to change it out, but sometimes you'll get a little bit of ghosting. All that you need to do is have one of these little guys, and that's going to help to remove any ghosting that you have on your chalkboards. So let's slide this over here. So here is our transfer drying. And actually what I do, see there's a little bit of excess water on here. So I just, as a final step, just take a paper towel and try to get all that excess water off. Since I use the board eraser, like I said, I do not need to use a Clorox wipe because that is completely clear. And as I mentioned earlier, it is perfectly fine to have staining on your transfer when you use darker colors. It's perfectly fine. I can still, my chalk is, or my ink is still going to go right through all of those silkscreen areas, so no worries. So once I leave that there to sit for just a few minutes, it's actually going to bring the stickiness back, and then I can return it to the carrier sheet. And here's where it comes back into play, labeling the back of your carrier sheet. Now, if you find that you like to use the board erase method for cleaning your transfers, if you find that you are starting to lose the sticky, that's when you can use a disinfectant wipe, and that will actually help to bring the sticky back too. Now you can see, watch, I'm going to put my hands on here, and it's only been drying for a little bit, but look, it brought the stickiness back just sitting here drying, so that I will be able to use this transfer again and again. Here is a great tip to remember. So we labeled the back. This is the paper side of the carrier sheet. This is the shiny side. So I always say shiny meets sticky. So that's how we remember what side of the transfer to return to the correct side of the carrier sheet. Then I just press down, and voila, our transfer is back on here, safe and sound and ready to use again. I always store them in the little plastic that they come in because it's very handy that everything that I go over in my videos is actually right here on the back of your packaging that you get when you get your transfers. And then that just slips right back in, and that is good to use on another project again at another time. How easy is that? That took, what, 5-10 minutes? And most of it was cleaning and explaining the cleaning process. So I'll bring in the project once again. Let me set that over there. So this, my friends, was our cute little project tonight. How adorable. And so much fun. I thank you so much for watching. And if you are interested in these products, because we do actually still have this transfer available in my online store, I'm also running a special that is a Chalk Couture special that is 30% off of 3 select C-size transfers. They're the pretty big ones, guys, so that's pretty awesome. I'll have the link in my comments below to my online store. And again, if you think that you can see yourself doing these awesome projects, making gifts for friends and family for all different occasions. Oh, speaking of occasions, wouldn't this be an awesome housewarming gift, don't you think? I think so. I think it's adorable for that. So if you think that you can make these awesome things and you would like to know more about Chalk Couture, just type in the comments below that you would like more information, and I would be happy to tell you all about the amazingness of joining with Chalk Couture. So thanks again, guys. Have a great night. I will see you later. Bye.